I can't be with you this Christmas, and it breaks my heart. I miss you guys. I love you very much, and know that I'm there with you in spirit, and I love you, and I miss you.
A father's gift to his loved ones, separated by miles and circumstances.
We were a young family. He was in his early 30s, and when he left September of 2006 for Iraq, and I remember him, whispering that he loved them and he'd be back.
I will stay safe. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you. Bye.
3 months into his mission and 9 days after filming his holiday message to his family,
U.S. Central Command Air Forces today identified Air Force Major Troy L. Gilbert as the pilot of the F-16 that crashed approximately 20 miles northwest of Baghdad on Monday.
I got a knock at the front door, and they told me that his plane had gone down and that his body had been taken by insurgents.
Ginger Gilbert Ravella had to grapple with losing her college sweetheart.
A nightmare that you're not really ever prepared for, no matter how strong you think you are as a military wife, and maybe even have known the dangers that your husband would face. You can't ever prepare yourself for that, or for telling their kids that their dad's not coming home.
And raising their 5 children, all under 10, including infant twins, without their beloved father.
A village that rallied around me and supported me, but I know without the Lord I wouldn't be here today, because it was a lot of days of not wanting to get out of bed.
6 months after losing Troy, another silver lining.
My 5 children are some of the first 8 who were ever given scholarships.
From an organization called Folds of Honor. Since 2007, Folds of Honor has raised millions of dollars in educational scholarships for children and spouses of fallen and injured service members.
That's the Folds of Honor motto, is honoring their sacrifice and educating their legacy.
Around the anniversary of Troy's death, Ginger learned her online friend Andrea had taken a turn for the worse and passed soon after.
That sweet man, I wrote him and I just said, I'm so sorry, and if I can do anything for you, thank you both for being there for me. And
Ginger and Jim kept in touch, and soon their friendship blossomed into something even deeper.
We ended up meeting and just sort of knew from that point on, like nothing I don't think either of us had really ever expected.
They eventually married, their families now blended. But as Ginger ushered in yet another new chapter, Troy's spirit remained strong.
Troy's very much alive in this house, and I want to keep his memory alive to the kids, because the 3 little girls really don't remember him at all.
Ginger also sustains Troy's memory by sharing her story as an official speaker for Folds of Honor. Years after Troy's death, another knock to Ginger's door. A box of some of Troy's belongings that were found following that fateful day.
They're covered with the dust from the desert there in that war-torn country, and I don't ever really want that dust to go away, because it's the last things that he touched. He changed the course of history for those 20 guys that he saved. I've met some of them, the kids have met some of them, and they looked us in the eye and told us, if it wasn't for your dad, I wouldn't be here today. And
Ginger's oldest son, Boston, was 9 when his dad died in combat. Today, he's entering his senior year of high school and ready to play soccer in college. It's a love he shares with his father.
It makes me emotional to talk about it, because it was a dream of his. His dad played soccer, and I think that he would be so proud to see him getting the scholarship at SMU.
To date, Folds of Honor has awarded more than 7,000 scholarships.
There are 1.7 million dependents from Iraq and Afghanistan who have either had a parent or spouse disabled or killed in action.
Today, Ginger's work with Folds of Honor has become an even bigger family affair. After retiring from the Air Force, Jim was appointed president, and together they work to spread its message, educating military legacies.
If you ask a veteran, what can I do for you, I guarantee you almost every single one of them would say, just take care of my family if something happens to me. If we can help other families go through what we went through with maybe just a little bit more encouragement and inspiration, then that's what we hope to do with the time that we have.
For Daytime at 9, I'm Erica Guevara.